So I'm traveling all over Canada. It was in the fall of this year, so I had to try to explain to Canadians our elections. And if you can imagine trying to make the United States presidential election make sense to adults, it was unbelievable. I'm literally trying to explain to them why our presidential candidates are sitting there debating whether or not to kill Big Bird. And you can't make that make sense. You see, Big Bird is important. He said the kids love Big, and you know something? I'll shoot you. I'm an American. I'll kill you right now. This election, honestly, this was the one where they just need to say, all right, we're never going to let this happen again. It was the most ridiculous thing. I always thought that there was like a test or something to be president, but apparently you just show up and they like, hey, what the hell? Take a shot. You know, the Republican primary turned into a reality show. It literally was a reality show because just like any reality show, the craziest son of a bitch would move to the top and then we'd vote him off the island. I've never seen such a cast of characters. It started with Michelle Bachmann, possibly the angriest person I've ever seen. How can you want to be president and hate every group of Americans? It didn't matter. Black, Latino, gays, women. She was, argh. That literally was a Bachmann campaign speech. She came out, argh, argh, argh. And we voted her off the aisle. And then we found Rick Perry. And Rick Perry had a 3-point plan to save America. Unfortunately, he forgot the third point. He stood up there and said, we are going to cut commerce, and we are going to cut education, and we are going to cut If you don't remember the third one, the second one should not be education. And we voted him off the island. And they brought us Herman Cain. Herman Cain, it was as if the comedy gods looked down and said to all of us comics, relax, I got this one. You guys just take the month off. Herman Cain is the most fascinating candidate I've ever seen on any level, from school board to king of the world. I've never seen anything like, first of all, Herman Cain was a black conservative, and those aren't real. It's like a hobbit. Even if you see it, you know it doesn't exist. You can't be a black conservative. The words don't go together, because what do conservatives always talk about? This is America. This is America. Bring back the good old days. You're black. When were the good old days? I promise you, you will never see a group of black people sitting around reminiscing, looking back, oh man, remember the back of the bus? Oh, there was always a seat in the back of the bus. Remember the dogs? We were light on our feet when they had dogs. Had to keep moving when they had the dogs. Remember the fire hose? Never broke a sweat when they had the fire hose. I loved Herman Cain simply because Herman Cain stuck to his story. When that sexual harassment thing came up, Herman didn't care. They had evidence and transcripts and witnesses. It was like, you ever have a little kid lie to you, but they stick to the lie to the point you start questioning the reality. You're like, because Herman Cain, he didn't care. He was like, whatever he had the same thing. He was like, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know what I don't remember. I don't remember what I don't know. I was watching TV. I was like, maybe he don't know. Maybe he don't remember. And I might have believed him, except they paid a settlement. They actually paid out money. Now, I might forget a woman I hit on. I might forget a woman I groped. I might forget the time my hand fell up your skirt. I ain't never gonna forget a woman cost me $80,000. I will spot her. Whoa, they're gonna miss 80 grand right there. Who let her in here? And we voted him off the island. Then they brought in outside crazies just to entertain us. Clint Eastwood got into an argument with an empty chair. He argued with an empty chair and lost. I thought he was just going to take out a .44 Magnum and blow the chair away, but Sarah Palin just wouldn't get involved directly. She liked to heckle from the cheap seats. Sarah Palin said, Barack Obama is the most divisive president in history. He wants to take the nation back to a time before the Civil War. Now, I don't know Barack Obama personally, all right? I can't speak for what goes through the man's head, but I think it's pretty safe to say there ain't a brother in the world looking to go back to a time before the Civil War. I think at that point, even Clarence Thomas is like, slow down now, let's not get crazy with this time machine. Mitt Romney was the eventual Republican candidate, not because he won, merely because he survived. He was the only one left. And Mitt Romney changed his mind so many times, I thought he was one of the undecided voters. Like, Mitt's not sure he wants to vote for himself. I think the pivotal moment in the election was the first debate. And if there's any doubt, yeah, I voted for Barack Obama. I voted for Barack Obama because he's black. That's not really the reason, but he had me at black. I ain't gonna lie, he ain't have to do a lot of campaigning with me. I'm with you on this, brother. But the first debate was when I think it all changed, because we all saw it, and Barack Obama showed up, and he looked like a kid who hadn't done his homework and got called on. Barack was looking for answers everywhere. He was looking down, he looking to the side, he was looking at this, oh man, these questions are hard. What the? I should have done the homework. But that made the difference, because that night, you know, he went home. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, Michelle gave him a talking to. You know, Michelle Obama don't play. Michelle was like, look, I done decorated this house. All right, my kids are in school. Now you get your ass out there and find a way to be president. Right. He went out on that next debate. He looked at Mitt Romney. He was like, don't take this ass whipping personal.